Here we are in the DCF Book Club website, and I've logged in already, so I can tell because my profile is right here. Over in the upper left-hand corner, if I would like to go from behind the scenes, I can click on Dashboard here. Again, the main navigation point is here through this thing link, but I'll also point you to these navigation menu options up here as well. These don't have to stay, but at this point they're the easiest way to sort of see how this site is organized. So if you open up the book badges, you'll see that each one is sort of excerpted here. And when you go ahead and click through to one, you get a little more detail. And then what's going to happen here is it'll say it's going to be linked to these quests. So when somebody's interested in submitting a quest for this one, they'll click on this one, and that will be directing them to this quest menu. They then have these opportunities to be a cartographer, a cloud surfer, freeze shotter, transcriber. Down as it goes, you'll see. If the student's interested in being a transcriber, they'll click here for more details, and that takes you out specifically to that badge with a little bit more information. So that's the kind of thing that I want to spend more time building, and hoping other people will too. So it's very clear what the students should be able to submit, and they'll end up submitting it in a submission box that looks like this. Okay. So again, that's the book badges, the quest menu, and then the community badges are the ones that are more of the social. And these have, again, got all stacked up like this, but then when you click on one, you get to more information and this submission spot for where to be able to put that. So that's how this is being navigated at this point. I'm going to come on back over now to show you behind the scenes. So I'll go to the dashboard, and then we see that this is WordPress, and so all of this menu along the left-hand side is to adjust the WordPress. But if you notice the badge OS down here, when I click on that, I get that menu. I don't have to click on it, I can just wait for the one that's hovering over there. And it's down in here under this badge OS where I'm going to be editing either the book badges, the quest badges, which those quest menus, the cartographer, the transcriber, those things, or the community badges. So it's really just those three. Again, the book badges tell you about the book. The quests are the things that you'll do. The community is to build those kind of social aspects. So let's go in and look at that quest badge. And you'll see that all the badges are here. And if I'm interested in updating one, I can click on Edit. And you've got the rich text editor here. And if I wanted to go ahead and add a picture, you see that the images are already uploaded here, or I could just upload a file from my computer. So anything can be added in here, links and tutorials even for some of the tools we're interested in having them use. An excerpt is just a short summary. As you come on down, you'll see that the points are here and can also always be changed. How it gets submitted is almost always going to be the default. This is submission reviewed, but you can imagine some quest badges where it's automatically accepted when they've done something, logged in or contributed to a threaded discussion or something like that. We usually say yes to showing the earners. It's nice to put in some congratulations text. I've done that on some of them, but not all of them. I'm defaulting to 3 possibilities for earning this quest badge for the different books that they're reading. So they literally, for 3 of their DCF reads, could at this point start the fan art for them if we'd like. But if people agree and want to go ahead and change that and rather have that just be one, that's totally fine with me too. You notice over on the upper right hand side here, this is where you set the achievement image, and so this is where I've been adding the icons, and I'll go ahead and do that for this one too, those badge icons. And then this is where you go ahead and update or save it in draft. Since this one's already published, if I just click update, it's going to save it. So that's the way to navigate behind the scenes here. The only other place that you might be interested in taking a peek at is in Pages up here. Again, that's back in WordPress and outside the Badge OS world, or that plugin anyway. And when I hit those pages, it's the quest menu that you might want to take a look at and edit if you wanted to add more quests. So you create a quest badge, but you're also going to want to make sure that it goes on this quest menu page. It's just an editor, and you go ahead and add that to it. You can also send me an email, and I can create one of these icons really quickly to add onto this page as well. Okay, that's that's kind of a quick behind the scenes. Anytime you want to go back to see what the site looks like, you can click on here, and then you can see your editions live like this. There's also a preview on it as well.